Hello and welcome to Module 2 for EDCI 5700 for the spring 2026 semester. I will go ahead and I'll share my screen so we can get going. And there you have my screen, and it opens up into the home page for the course. And we'll go down and we will click on Module 2. And the photo I'm sharing, I took it just not too long ago. I traveled to Moscow to the main campus for a CTE program retreat. It was foggy in the low areas along the drive, but once I got higher elevation, it was very clear. And this is above Lewiston, coming above Lewiston up the Lewiston grade, looking down into the valley, which is covered with clouds, the inversion over Lewiston. So let's move on. You're watching the recording. Your reading assignment is chapter 2 of the Creswell and Guterman. And sometimes the most difficult part of research is identifying a research problem that is meaningful, answerable, and manageable. Chapter 2 introduces you to the process of identifying a research problem. As you read this chapter, think about real world issues you care about: inequity and minority learning outcomes, lack of parental involvement in the learning process, increases in violence, and how you might formulate a problem statement to address such issues. So, those are things to consider as you read chapter 2. Then also we have the supplemental PowerPoint presentation from the authors. Get that up. Here it is. And the learning objectives for chapter 2 is the first one: define a research problem, explain why it is important, and distinguish between a research problem and other parts of the research problem. Identify criteria for deciding whether a problem can and should be researched, and describe how qualitative and quantitative research problems differ. Distinguish the 5 elements for writing a statement of the problem section, and describe strategies for writing a statement of the problem section. So those are the learning objectives from the authors for chapter 2. And then I have provided a YouTube video discussing how to identify a research problem. And you will post your module reflection. And I've already posted mine. And you'll complete the quiz. And it looks like it's not published, so I will get that published by the time you are into this module. And the suggested completion date is February 1st. And also by February 1st, that's when you will have your draft quantitative article, summary article. You'll have your draft to your partner for peer review. And also a reminder that the review of it needs to be back to your partner, and yours back from your partner February 8th. And by the time you get into this module, partners will have been determined, and those will be provided and sent out. And that concludes the overview, the introduction and instructions for Module 2 for EDCI 5700 for the spring 2026 semester. Take care, and I'll see you next time.